Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for another iOS game review today with Auction Hunter, the official sort of #1 auction-related app that focuses on the Storage Wars show. And from what I understand of that show, a bunch of grizzly-looking folks that have way too many sunglasses for the type of thing that they're doing go out and bid on defunct storage containers, and that is, they've defaulted on their payments to keep it up and no one came to claim it. So to kind of recoup their losses of keeping that storage container used for so long, the storage company just kind of sells it off to whomever is interested in buying it. Or in this case, these reality TV show gents. So we've got this guy here on the left. I don't know too much about these characters, and I think I can click on these. Alright, yes. Black Hat Man. Could do with a name here. A fierce opponent that won't be intimidated by any buyer. If he sees a locker he wants, he will buy it. If not, he will make you buy it. I don't think you can make me do anything, sir. I'm a feisty Chupacabra and I'll get you. Alright, who is this? The grizzled, gray-maned veteran, I suppose. Not a major concern unless he sees something not in his collection. Then he will go all out to buy it at any cost, so you should be careful. Alright. And then, of course, there's Mr. I don't know, spiky-haired biker-looking dude, looking for the wow factor and has been known to bump up the auction price if he does not want it. And this actually makes a lot of sense. I'll explain that in a moment. And then we've got Baldy. Who are you, Baldy? Young and reckless. If he has money in his pocket, he will spend it. A very keen bidder. Alright. So basically, our goal in this game, if you notice up at the upper right hand of the screen, we've got our cash flow reserves. I think I started out at like 2,000, 3,000 in cash, and you want to buy up storage containers at auction and make a profit and get more money so that you can jump in here and unlock new storage containers. So I unlocked AAA storage once I got 5 grand in the bank, and then you can unlock Empire storage for 10,000, Safe and Stored for 15, Big Box for 20, and the Las Vegas storage for 25,000. So pretty simple and straightforward. We're going to start at the downtown storage. I haven't visited AAA yet. So, the downtown storage. Here at downtown storage, we don't get as many quality items, but certainly have the quantity. Get your cash ready, let's do the thing. And today we have 5 lockers up for grabs, so 5 chances at delicious glory. And we'll just pop right in here. Alright, locker number 1. A little on the sparse side, there's a toilet, a trophy, some glasses, a biker helmet, and a funky dress. Bidding, obviously starting low. So what do we got? Mr. Keen Man. Looks like he wants it. So does other Mr. Keen Man. See, here's the thing. This guy here in the gold hair wants to drive the price up. So I'm inclined to give him stuff if he's inclined to buy it. Just to be a dick. For the most part, the other guys, if you bid for a couple of times, their AIs seem to just let you have it. They don't seem to mind one way or the other. And sometimes the AIs will just bid the hell out of things. They'll just go to town, and I'll just let them do it, because, like, beyond like $550, $600, you don't really want to bid. I mean, you're just not going to get any payback on at least this particular storage unit. Most stuff is only going to see a profit about $400, $450 when you get a nice profit on things. For the most part, if you're kind of quick to bid against Baldy, Hat, or Greymane, you'll get your bid. They don't seem to want to fight you. Let's see. All right, Cap wants it. Then I want it. It looks like a pretty good storage bin too. You could definitely make a profit, even upwards of 600. You gonna let me have it, Cappy? Nope, you really want this. Alright, this is my limit. Not beyond 650. That's when you start losing money. That I've decided. Oh, look, there's a crab. There's a cute little crab. Alright, lot number 3. What do we got? Oh, pretty decent selection. Looks like there might be a few. Those are broken computers. I don't know. Maybe like 400-ish. Yeah, he only starts it. If the bid starts low and there's a lot of stuff, it's usually a little bit suspicious. But remember, Blondie here wants to bid you up. I'm not going to go beyond like 350. What do we got? Going once, going twice. I think it's ours. Sold for 400. Hopefully that turns out to be a profit, because there's a lot of crap in there. And then last but not least, we got a boombox, some plants. Who keeps plants in a storage locker? And a bunch of expired soda. Well, that could be useful, I guess. Starts at a medium bid of 300. Oh, Greymane wants it. That usually means there's something in it he wants, and he will bid that right up there. I'm not going to go beyond 550-ish. I'm actually thinking this might... Oh, see, he wants... Alright, I'll do 600 just for the heck of it. Am I going to go 650 on this puppy? This might have been a loss. I think I might have lost money on this one. Alright, so what do we get? Oh, we got a profit of 250. It was worth 850 bucks. Who knew? Alright, next up, we have the pile of crap. Oh, it was actually worth pretty good. 615. Who knew? Broken computers, I guess, can be salvaged for parts. Then we go all the way back to number 2. Get a kitty. Can sell you to the Thai place down the street, kitty. You're gonna be so delicious. And what do we get? I made $700. Oh, Blondie made out with 195, and Black Hat made out with 60. And I apologize if you're a big fan of Storage Wars, and know the names or the parody names of these gentlemen, but I don't watch, so you're a little bit out of luck on that. So we did out pretty well. We almost made another grand to our names. The collection area of the game, if you jump in here, this is just sort of the weird, different unique items you've accrued. The goal is to collect all of these items. I haven't gotten any rare items. I guess that's what's trying to get you to really bid and maybe lose some money, because there's one rare item that you in particular really like, which I guess goes into the ego-centric piece of the reality show that is Storage Wars. I'm actually going to have to go back and watch a couple episodes of that and see what this is all about. I remember watching one where they were sitting in a warehouse buying like old stuffed bears and antique pistols and stuff. Alright, so top scores we can't really do anything with because I don't have this hooked up to Facebook and I don't think any of my friends play this, but playing the game. Let's jump into AAA storage and see what we've got. AAA Super Storage. Welcome to today's auction at AAA Super Storage. Today we are a mixture of units, but certainly something here for everyone. 3 lockers up for auction. Oh, there's a Knight Shield, Knight Templar Shield, some tape, a mouse, and a megaphone, and some stuff. And surprisingly, the arcade machine is not worth that much. So, Baldy wants it. Usually you can outbid Baldy, Caps, and Greymane. For something they want is usually probably something that's worth something. And you know, it's almost too easy to psych out the AIs in this game. If you just kind of aggressively bid against Baldy, Cap, or Greymane, they seem to just give up after 2 or 3. If Goldie wants it, he'll just try to bid it up, which, you know, is a nice touch in making it kind of follow through with their characters, kind of their backstory. This doesn't seem worth too much. A couple couches, a telescope, a tricycle, and some tires, and some shoes. Oh, Goldie wants it. If you bid me too high, Goldie, you're gonna make a loss at it. I guess Goldilocks didn't want to bid me up. Maybe he actually wanted it, but not for an exorbitant price. A vintage sign, an old camera, a couch, and a dress, and a fish. Alright, this is probably not worth too much if it starts out at 100. The auctioneer is a pretty good idea of what sort of ballpark you want to bid at, give or take. And if Hat wants it, it might be worth something, so I'll run him up a little bit. Just to be a douche. Oh, really? Really, Hat? You think you're gonna win this, Hat Man? Hat Man Dune. It's not gonna happen. Not today. Not with the Larry auction shock on the case. Alright, well actually I just won all of these, so let's hopefully have made a profit, or else I'll go home looking like a, uh-oh. You paid, oh, I didn't make anything. That's not too bad. I didn't make a loss. And I kept Hat from making a profit, so works for me. I'd be a douche on this show. I can tell you that much. Oh, $80 profit, not bad. AAA storage, looks like it's high risk, high reward sometimes. Sometimes. Oh, that's not too bad. I actually did better at the basic storage. So I earned 291 bucks. Broke even, never got a look in. What do you mean you didn't look in? You got to see the same thing I did, you spicy bugger. Broke even at the auctions, was just playing around. What? How are you just playing around? Either you want to buy it or you don't. I'm so confused. But yeah, that in a nutshell is Auction Hunter. You try to fight off each one of these guys, independent different AIs, and get as much money as you can, and eventually unlock all of these different storage units, and then after that try to unlock all of the different items in here to presumably win fame and fortune. Ooh, I got a gun. I got the silver handgun. Golden alarm clock, an old camera, Kung Fu Hustle arcade machine, sausages sign, sausages, sausages. There's another arcade machine, a microwave, Computertron, broken computer. That's kind of cute, I guess. Maybe if you like, I don't know if that would be something that could be done, but like click on one of these signs and maybe talk about a sign that appeared on the show and sort of its history, if they ever gave a history. That was something I always liked from like the reality-ish show American Pickers, is they always kind of went back and talked about the history of certain really valuable items and why they were valuable. The other thing that was really interesting to me that I was actually expecting, but not sure if they had it in here or not, was, so something you get from reality television is, while you're going through the show, you get these cutaways, and you get people, up talking one another about, today's festivities or what their plan of attack is, and I think it might be interesting to put in a storyline element once you reach like a certain money point, like maybe you get $5,000, you open up the new storage, and there's like this conversation with all of the cast members, and they're trying to like psych you out, and you can talk back to them and kind of try and psych them out and make them all spicy and feisty at you. Is that a Highlander sword? I think it's a Highlander sword. But so like some sort of storyline element that kind of brings the reality TV show experience into the tablet. So this is like the gamified version, and it's good. If you like sort of an auction-y, gambly type game, you'll definitely like this, at least for the first couple of storage units. It kind of gets repetitive after that. But it's got a good, strong sort of gambling feel to it, where you're gambling for a potential gain in money on this different storage lots. You don't know what all of this stuff is worth. Some of it might just be garbage. They really don't try to bid me either. Maybe that has something to do with how they do it on the show. I'm not sure. But it might be interesting to see like some of the characters come out from references from the show, so you get to see the personality of each one of these characters beyond just like a brief blurb about how they do their bidding and why. So like maybe you call maybe you make a bad your mom joke at like Greymane, and then like Hat gets really offended and tries to come at you or something. Something that might like happen on the show in a cutaway, and then like after it happens, everyone has like the little moment where they do like the behind the scenes at the camera sort of moment where it's like, man, Blondie was sure spicy today. I wonder if there was something in that lot that he liked. Well, too bad, because I won the Golden Globe Oscar thingy. We got a mystical dagger, computer, an old camera, and a cement mixer. Who just has a cement mixer? I mean, I have a cement mixer for a reason. Wow, Hat really wants that. Wow, Greymane. See, this is what I was talking about before. It's just like sometimes the AIs just go to town and really bid themselves to death. Okay, you can have it, Greymane. You do that. I'm not sure what you wanted in here. Maybe the mystical dagger of Ra. That's the thing, like, I get a kind of a sense of what they're trying to buy and why, but I'm still a little bit questioning at the AI, because sometimes it feels too easy, sometimes it's just ridiculous. I don't know. $4.50, huh? Maybe this is worth something. I'll bid this one up. You gonna let me have it at $4.50? All right, let's do it, glasses. Let's do it, Baldy. Let's dance. This auction shark ain't going down easy. No siree. Really? $5.50? Okay. I would have gone like $6.50 on this one. How much was this worth? Sold for $6.75, so actually not worth as much as I thought it might be. I don't know. You'd think some of these would have more real-world values, but you never know. Like, a guitar can be anywhere in value from, like, dirt cheap to nothing good. Oh, I lost $80 on this one. Thought that would be worth more. Some of these couches are worth a lot. This is just, I don't know, what is this worth? Oh, I got $300. Okay, I made out okay. How much was this worth? Really? Not even worth $3.50, huh? Oh well, I still made a profit. Not a great profit, though. Oh wow, Greyman lost a lot of money on that one that he really liked. But hopefully he got something for his collection. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you like sort of like a gambling casino type game where you auction or gamble your money for potential profit. Definitely check out Auction Hunters. I'm fairly certain it's pretty inexpensive. Let's find out. Yeah, it's 99 cents for Auction Hunters. Definitely a good buy if you want to play like a gambly type game that's in the theme of one of your favorite sort of auction shows. I'm not such a big fan of reality TV in general, but I can understand what this is trying to do. And it's got a fun sort of cartoony art style. It's a nice package. I think the only thing I might change is maybe kind of mix and match the AI a little bit so that it gives you more of a challenge as you rank up and get more money, because it seems to sort of just, you sort of figure out how to outbid each particular character, and then it doesn't really provide too much of a challenge except for those random hooks it throws when all the AIs suddenly go nuts for one particular, storage unit, and I just can't tell why. Then maybe add like that sort of like storyline appeal so that you kind of get an episode of reality TV while you're playing. So like when you level up or when you get to the next storage lot, there's a thing that happens, or there's a little segment where you can talk to some of the people, psych each other out. Maybe tweak some of those things, and I think it's definitely good to go in the long term. Very nice job, guys, over at A1 Apps. This was pretty fun. I wasn't really expecting it to enjoy it as much as I did, just because I'm not a fan of reality TV shows, but that was a legit gambly type game. So nice job. Otherwise, you can check the links in the description if you want to pick up this app or give it a shot, including a link to the developer's website and their Twitter page. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Toodaloo!